Some houses don't just remember, they never let go. The house on Wicker Lane had stood silent for nearly 4 decades. Not broken, not weathered, just waiting. After the Henderson family vanished inside it, in 1982, no one dared set foot past the iron gate. The grass grew wild, but the curtains still swayed like someone was watching from inside. Rebecca Hall had no idea what the house was known for. She just wanted peace. After a bitter divorce and a mental breakdown, she thought a small town in rural Pennsylvania might be healing. When she saw the house for sale on Lineat, a price far below, Markich called it fate. The real estate agent never met her in person. The keys arrived in the mail. On move-in day, the door creaked open before she touched it. The air inside smelled faintly of lavender and smoke. For an abandoned property, it was remarkably clean. The kitchen was stocked with antique dishes. The power worked. Even the clocks were wound. But every clock read 3:13. She thought it was strange, but not enough to leave. The first night, she heard footsteps in the hallway, then humming chilled like, distant. She searched the house twice. Nothing. No animals. No open windows. But the air always seemed to shift when she turned corners. She found a child's drawing in the attic. A woman who looked like her stood beside a burning house, holding hands with a faceless child. "My new mommy," it said in shaky letters. The next morning, the drawing lay on her pillow. She tried to burn it, but later that night, she woke up choking the air thick with smoke. Yet the house was cold. And still, the locals wouldn't speak about the house. One old man at the diner finally whispered, "It doesn't like being empty. It keeps who it wants." Her dog, Milo, growled at the basement door every night. At 3:13 a.m. sharp, one night, the door was open. She found his collar at the top of the steps. Milo was never seen again. She tried to leave, packed the car, drove 4 hours, but the road looped, over and over. Every exit took her back to Wicker Lane. When she returned, the porch light was on. She never left it on. She installed a camera. One night it recorded her sleeping and a pale child standing silently at the foot of the bed. When she woke up, the word "stay" was carved into the wall above her head. She heard whispers, her name, her past, things no one else knew. The walls pulsed with breath. The floorboards creaked like bones. The house wasn't haunted. It was alive. She found the Henderson family's photos behind a false panel in the basement. Their faces were normal, but in the final image, their eyes were scratched out. The back read, "We tried to leave too." After that day, she stopped answering calls. Her online presence vanished. Months later, the house was listed again, recently restored. Quiet neighborhood. No mention of Rebecca. The new owner found a note in the fireplace ashes: "If the house chooses you, don't run. It brings you back."